Driving down the road, you may notice a police officer waiting on the edge. This officer is watching for lawbreakers who are going over the speed limit. But there is a method used by many other drivers to prevent people from being caught in these speed traps. You will occasionally see a car flash its headlights over and over. This sign means that there is a police officer checking for speeders a bit farther up the road. It has been questioned in many courts whether or not flashing headlights should be constitutional to the freedom of speech protected by the First Amendment. In July of 2010, a Missouri resident named Michael Eli found a speed trap that he felt would be tough to spot. He proceeded to flash his headlights to warn other drivers of the police officer checking their speeds. The officer did see Eli do this though, and pulled him over and gave him a ticket. The prosecutors who reviewed this incident found it to be a waste of time and dropped the case. But Eli wanted justice. He felt as though it was his right to warn others of speed traps and that there should be no denying that it isn't. This issue has appeared in courts all over the country, such as Tennessee and Utah. All of these cases have argued over the reappearing question of whether or not it should be legal to flash a car's headlights to warn drivers of speed traps. We decided to ask a few students around the school to give their opinion on if it should be legal or not.
Yes.
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 Absolutely.
Yes.
As you notice, all the students said yes when asked the question. This means that even a young person that has barely driven thinks that flashing your headlights should be legal. Now sadly, most of the cases involving speed trap warnings have been dropped, but this is only because it is a problem resolved with the person who warned other drivers in getting a ticket. Even then, the driver typically still feels that the issue is ridiculous and sues the police. On average, more than 100,000 people receive a speeding ticket daily, and about 41 million annually. From these 41 million people, the government collects a little over $6 billion. There is no doubt that a great deal of them are from speed traps, but with the simple communication of just flashing a car's headlight, a driver can quickly become aware of the possible speeding ticket that they will be given. Not only do these warnings temporarily tell the driver to travel at the proper speed limit, but slowly it will be engraved into their minds to stay at the certain speed. Unlike states such as North Dakota and Washington, where warning drivers by flashing your headlights is not allowed for any reason, the state of Florida has recently seen the errors of its ways. In May of 2012, a Florida driver sued the police for giving him a speeding ticket. The court that the case took place in found that flashing headlights is an example of free speech. By this, hopefully many other states will realize that this reoccurring problem should be solved by allowing it to be counted as a right to speak.